kELLYRAE BOTANICAL. So here is a quick video on how to use the website.
Hello guys, welcome back to Latest Gist by AB. That is kASSIA doing a quick video on how to use her website that she created for her product or for her brand KS Botanical. kASSIA is someone who everybody knows right from the house has been creative, who has been working hard. Then one thing that stood out about kASSIA is her hair. While she was in the house, everybody loved her hair, and she also told us that she's a cosmetologist, so she has a product which most people were waiting for, so that when she comes out they will order her product. And she has shown us from her pictures how she had hair before, cut it, started it again, you grew her hair, and all this as a result of her product KS Botanical, which she now put up for pre-order so that people can order. And you see people rushing and ordering her product, but because people are not happy with her, because she's not their favorite, they now decided to start spoiling her business for her. Why? Just because they saw her husband on a DSTV ad, because kELLYRAE was invited to the trade fair for DSTV promotion. As a winner, she is the winner of the show, and multi-choice, they have every reason or to invite the winner of the show. It's a normal thing. So he as the winner is as if he's representing most of these brands who were sponsors of the show. So it's normal, because I see it in other years too. I normally see the winners also doing something similar to this for the STV, GoTV, and the rest. So kELLYRAE was at trade fair. kELLYRAE is someone who is calm. He doesn't really like to make noise about his movement. He's yet to understand that he's a big star now, that he needs to be updating people. So he just is his nature. So we can't change that. Everybody has their own nature. We can't expect kELLYRAE to behave like Sean or Sean to behave like kELLYRAE. So these housemates have their different way of acting out. So kELLYRAE was at trade fair. He was even at the trade fair before Onyeka, because I know I saw a picture of kELLYRAE with some women and some people before Onyeka and Nelly actually did their own gig at the trade fair. But there's something different now with these two gigs now. kELLYRAE was representing the sponsors of the show, and we don't know whether it is a paid movement or not. But what we know that he was invited there by DSTV, by MultiChoice. But Onyeka and Nelly actually went for a paid gig, which they are supposed to represent they're supposed to advertise it. So it's a two different thing. kELLYRAE is not under compulsion to advertise what he was going for, but Onyeka and Nelly are under compulsion to advertise theirs, because they are actually going for a paid gig, which is even a good thing. It's not everybody that has gotten any gig or paid thing after the house, but they got this paid gig, which is a good thing. That should be a positive. But you see how fans behave, because it's not their favorite. So people start bashing them that they sweated a lot, they were looking like this, looking like that, which was not fair at all. Because anybody who dances or who engages in activity similar to which they did will sweat. Is a normal thing. So I don't see the reason why they need to be bashed that they were sweating, they were like this. So in this BBS street, it's so slippery, and everybody wants to talk about who is not their favorite and bash them. So I don't take it to heart. But to see Onyeka's fans now coming to also retaliate, they said, is it not kELLYRAE, our so-called winner, also doing the same thing that they are bashing Onyeka for? It was not necessary. Even the people bashing Onyeka, I don't know, maybe they are not smart, because if you are smart, you should know that Onyeka actually did her job and did it very well, Onyeka and Nelly, and that could also bring them more gigs, because they did and performed very well. But now they are bashing kELLYRAE in return, that kELLYRAE did the same thing. To me, this BBS street is so funny. Okay, so now because they bash Onyeka now, some people now feel kELLYRAE too should be bashed because he also went for similar show, and probably he also sweated like Onyeka and Nelly. They also even went further to say he even dressed like Nelly, because I remember Nelly was wearing a jean and a black t-shirt, and that is what kELLYRAE was wearing. But these are two different days. I think kELLYRAE actually did his gig before Onyeka and Nelly's gig. So I don't see the reason why all this back and forth between all these fan groups, everybody's trying to bash each other. It is not necessary one bit. Then coming back to kASSIA's products, then in that said gig kELLYRAE went for, it happens like so many days ago, but DSTV decided to post the video or the ad for that gig yesterday. And in the ad, it was shown kELLYRAE's hair. kELLYRAE was already going bald. Even in the house, we noticed that kELLYRAE, in the middle of his hair, is going bald. There are kinds of treatment for different types of things. So people start bashing kASSIA, that she says she grows hair, she helps to treat people's hair, see her husband's hair, that charity begins from home. Then this particular blogger on Instagram, start posting that. Anyway, that blogger has always been bashing some of the housemates who are not their own fave. So it's normal. But they're not going too far. This is somebody's hand-earned brand, something she has worked over the years for. She has earned her name, because people who have used her products previously has attested that her products are good. So now coming out to start bashing her, trying to spoil her business, it is not necessary at all. Just because they want to, because it's not their fave, or they want to prove something. kASSIA has proven that her products works for her. She has even cut her hair and started afresh. So this whole issue of this fan bashing this one, it will not end anytime soon, the way I'm seeing it. Hey, it's as if you're going to call a town meeting for this for all this fan base. So we all sit down and settle this whole issue. It's not going to end anytime soon. But anyway, kASSIA has shown that her hair products are working, and she has also posted how it is selling out. I know this is pre-order. So in pre-order, people are wait for their you order before it will be produced. So all this selling out, I feel the selling out they mean is for the orders that she wants to produce right away, because I feel her brand is a brand that is supposed to be a continuous thing. So selling out does not apply to this kind of because it's going to be a continuous thing. So even if maybe selling out they mean is for the year, because we are running up the year, people are closing shop for the holidays. But I know from January people will still be able to order her products. So all this whole issue of is selling out is for the time being. I don't think it's a continuous thing. So I'm happy that she's actually selling, and you can see the order. People are buying her, as in enough of the products. I'm seeing 350,000 naira worth of product, 100 and something thousand naira worth of product. So I'm happy, even with all this whole negativity happening around her brand, she's still selling. So fans should understand that no matter how much they drag these housemates, who will do well will do well. So what we all need to do is to always hype our faves and stop trying to bring down another person's fave. It is not necessary. Be brothers fans, so it is not necessary. Let us all hype our faves to do well. And I'm happy so many of them are actually doing well. They're actually doing well, yes. In their own, I'm going to bring a video of Anita and how she's planning on launching her bag soon. And so many of them are doing well. Not only Anita, a lot of them has gone back to their work. Action Ben has gone back to work. TJ has gone back to work. Nelly is doing well. Food support and other things she's doing. She's always influencing every here and there. Even she had a gig the other time. Then now 1 year S handy. Those ones are working every day. My workaholics, those ones that are working every day. Then kASSIA, you see the work she's putting into her products, even though that people are trying to bring down her product, but it's not going to happen. If God has blessed you, God has blessed you. Then Victoria, Vicky is doing very well. Oh. Vicky, I saw the ad for her travel this thing, for her VS Global. I'm seeing packages of $2,500. Vicky is counting in dollars. And you people are bashing her. I beg you people should leave my girl, Jerry. She's doing well for herself. I'm happy. Sean is also doing well for himself. His buy is doing well. Onyeka is also doing well for herself. Onyeka is actually doing well. Because you know, Onyeka, I learned she's not based in Lagos. She's trying to settle in. At the time, somebody brought out a picture of her, coming out from they were house hunting. So it's normal. They try to also make a story out of it. She's house hunting. She's not based in Lagos. She's trying to get a place. So I don't think it's a bad idea. So she's doing well for herself. Everyone is doing well. So all this bash. Where will it end? Big brother faves. Maybe I should call a town hall meeting where all of us will gather and settle this whole problem. Maybe that's where it's going to end. Please, people should allow these people to excel in all their fields of endeavor. We should allow them to excel in all their fields of endeavor, please. I'm not saying, I know I'm a preacher of peace, so yes, I'm a preacher of peace. But I'm not saying as in you should not be able to stand up to bullies or people. Like there's a time somebody was bullying kASSIA, saying all sorts of things, that she's barren, she's this. She stood up for herself and answered the person. So I'm not saying you should not stand up for yourself. I'm not saying you should not reply. I'm not saying, but I'm saying we should try hard to push our faves to greater heights. Unlike the whole fight. Good at those days now. I can remember 2 years ago. You will see people going to all these brands that were sponsors and be telling them, sign my fave. That is what we used to do that time now. You go to this brand, say, sign my... But I'm not saying it this time around, though. Nobody is doing that. He said it's also fight every day on Twitter. Then we use people going to the brands, sign my fave. My fave can do this. My fave can do this. This is my first CV. Please sign my fave. That's what we used to do that time. But this time around, nobody is doing that. All we are after now is how we are going to drag each other, aura for aura, bash for bash, drag for drag. No, this is where everybody's man. Everybody's not coming down at all. Please, let's do the camps, please. If it's in kELLYRAE's voice, do the camps. I don't know how I like that phrase all the time. So please, guys, thank you so much for listening to Latest Gist by Abby. I love it here so much. Whenever I'm talking, I'll gisting with you guys. I feel like I'm gisting with my friends. Even though I bring up this gist, bring up that gist, I feel like I'm gisting with my friends. So please, guys, don't forget to always click your notification bell so that whenever I drop the latest gist in town, you'll be the first to know. And please continue to subscribe, continue to comment, continue to share, and continue to like. I love you guys.